Today I'm speaking with Betzalel Kenigstein, our Chief Operating Officer, who is responsible for all of our commercial and operational performance. Like me, Betzalel has lived in how many countries?
Five altogether, starting from being born in Argentina. We moved to Israel when I was 13 years old. I lived in Israel 30 years. So most of my education, my career, 16 years I was working in cable company in Israel. And then I got the opportunity to move to the Netherlands in 2004. I was in the Netherlands for 6 years and then 4 years in Budapest in Hungary. It was a very interesting experience. Back to Netherlands for a couple of years and then now in Denver.
Wow, and from all of that travel, what's your most memorable moment?
When you're a 13 years old kid moving to a new place that is very different from where you were growing up, it's a challenge. On the professional side, yeah, I think that the first move was the most difficult. Moving from Israel to the Netherlands, it's a massive change, and in not only on the environment, not only on the culture, but also on the language.
And how many languages do you speak?
A lot of languages, none of them good. I speak Hebrew I speak quite well. Spanish, I was born with Spanish. English, I had to learn, and I'm speaking quite well English. A bit of Dutch, I can understand Dutch. Hungarian I tried, but I gave up.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. How important do you think being bilingual and learning the language of the country that you live in, how important is that?
It's definitely the most important tool. And without the language, you cannot communicate, you cannot create what you want to create. And if you take the example in our company, I think that it's extremely important that we created bilingual culture.
So how important do you think an international kind of career move is for someone?
It's definitely, when I look backwards, is the most, I would say, valuable part of my career, or the part that changed my view of how to run a business, how to communicate with people, how to get used to a new culture, a new way of doing things.
And finally, one piece of advice that you would give to someone, earlier in their career that's thinking about an international move, what would you say?
I would say two things. First of all, contribution to your career is immense. I mean, you open yourself to capabilities and understanding the way things are done, the different way of things can be done in different countries, different cultures. It's incomparable to nothing. The second thing is make sure that if you have a family and you're moving to the family, that the family is 100% with you on that move.
Thank you, Betzalel, for your time. As we grow our regional operating model, leverage our scale and expertise, and provide future growth opportunities to our people, an international career move is a great way to both develop personally and professionally.